Brian, who lives in Belgium, never believed in ghosts or anything paranormal. Like most people, he thought it was all complete nonsense. But then, something happened that totally changed the way he thought. For several days, he noticed his window opening and closing by itself. And it wasn't because of the wind, and no one else was home. These strange happenings started to really bother him. So wanting to figure out what was going on, he set up a camera, hoping it would capture whatever was causing it. But this time, the window wasn't what the camera caught. Something far more terrifying was.
There are some weird noises coming from my window. The last few days my window's open by itself. I don't know what's the problem, so... Oh my god. My god. Oh my god, what the f***? What the f***? Oh shit!
On the shelf in the corner of the room, a book was standing perfectly upright. Suddenly, it started sliding forward on its own, almost like an unseen force shoved it. And then it crashed onto the floor with a loud thud. Brian was stunned. Thankfully, the camera caught everything, because otherwise, hardly anyone would have believed him. This creepy footage spread across the internet fast, sparking both fear and debate among viewers. At this point, it wouldn't be surprising at all if Brian starts digging into the paranormal himself, because whatever is in that house clearly isn't interested in staying quiet. A father and his young son were sitting in their living room, waiting for the boy's mom to get back home. That's when something strange and seriously unsettling took place. The little boy Bentley started banging on pots and pans like they were drums. Seeing this, the dad, Walter, pulled out his phone and began recording him. He wanted to send the video to his wife because their son looked adorable, and he knew she'd probably post it on Facebook too. But he had no idea that this very video was about to capture something that would shock anyone who watched it. While he was recording the video, the door in the background suddenly swung open on its own, and right after that, a few of the child's toys fell over out of nowhere. None of it made any sense because, at that moment, only the father and his son were in the house. Something like this shouldn't even be possible unless some kind of supernatural force was involved. Ever since that incident, the family has been trying to get their home spiritually cleansed. Deep inside an old sewer tunnel system somewhere in Europe, a piece of CCTV footage was captured. And honestly, it's kept a lot of people wide awake at night. Locals say these tunnels were once used for some very secret, and honestly, pretty terrifying activities. And even today, workers who go down there claim they see shadowy figures moving in the dark, only for whatever they saw to disappear the second they try to look again. But the clip you're about to see, it might be one of those rare moments where something truly paranormal gets caught on camera. So, as you just saw, way down at the end of the tunnel, this woman-shaped figure slowly starts emerging from the darkness. And here's the creepy part. Before she even shows up, the lights start flickering, almost like they can feel her presence moving closer. And then the moment she finally appears, she just vanishes instantly. No fade out, no blur, nothing. Just gone. But that's not even the weirdest part. A few seconds later, this dark shadow shoots across the exact same spot. It moves so fast it doesn't even look human. more like smoke or something sliding through the air. For a lot of people, this was enough to call it solid proof of a ghostly presence, maybe a restless spirit trapped beneath the city. So now the only real question is, was this all just a camera glitch? Or did we actually witness something supernatural lurking deep inside one of Europe's most terrifying underground tunnels? Scotty 321 always had a feeling that whenever he left his room, his little sister would sneak in and mess with his food. So he set up a hidden camera to finally catch her in the act. But when he checked the footage, he saw something that sent chills straight down his spine. It turns out his sister wasn't just touching his food, she was talking to someone who wasn't even there. All right, take a look at the video first.
Mommy. Bathroom? I go poo-poo. I go poo-poo. Let's go dinner.
As you just saw, the girl clearly says, "This is Billy's dinner," even though nobody is standing in front of her. And then it gets even weirder. The spoon and fork on the plate start moving all by themselves. So now the real question is, was there actually an invisible presence in the room? Or was it just some kind of camera glitch? What do you think? A couple was out hiking alone in the Rocky Mountains. The girlfriend casually snapped a live photo of her boyfriend. And if you don't already know, live photos don't just capture a still picture, they also record about 3 seconds of video with it. Later, when they were scrolling through their pictures, something felt seriously off. It looked like there was someone way in the distance behind them, just standing there, staring. At first, they figured it might just be another hiker, but the grass out there wasn't even tall enough for anyone to hide in. All right, check out the photo clip for yourself. As you can see, or you can clearly feel a presence in the background, but there's nothing around that someone could actually be hiding behind. And in the live photo clip, it even looks like that figure is subtly moving, almost like half of its body is buried in the ground. Once they stabilized the clip, the figure looked even creepier. So now the real question is, was there actually someone there who disappeared out of nowhere? Or was it just a weird optical illusion caused by the camera? Your turn. What do you think?